In today's episode of the WWE Rumors Talk Show, we'll be talking about Becky Lynch's return to the WWE, as well as Goldberg's return to the WWE, also Survivor Series location, and honestly, there's too much to mention, so just stay tuned for all the goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the video. Brandon Hodge here, and welcome back to the WWE Rumors Talk Show. So this is the talk show where I just talk about rumors regarding the world of wrestling, because that is an entertaining thing to talk about. It's kind of rumor what is happening in the world of wrestling. So we're going to kick this off with the first thing I'm going to be talking about. It's something about Rey Mysterio. So Rey Mysterio is actually returning into the ring. So he's normally, on television. It's not like he's gone poof and missing or anything like that. That's not the situation. The situation is basically he's injured, he had a surgery, and not to do with anything on TV, because on TV he's injured in a different way than he is actually injured in real life. But anyway, Rey is supposed to be coming back, and my guess would be Survivor Series he will be, good and back in the ring doing something. So that would be my guess. But as of right now, Rey Mysterio is almost medically cleared. He's almost 99%. He said that himself. So we'll have to see where it goes. But Survivor Series would be my guess for a Rey Mysterio actual wrestling match return. Okay, the next rumor is about Big E. So Big E is a member of the New Day. If you don't know, the New Day has been broken up. They're no more. They got split up in the WWE draft. There's been rumors ever since the New Day was, even founded that it was going to be split up. Like, it's going to be split up this draft, the next draft. Are they going to get into a fight or something? And no, that wasn't the case. They actually just got drafted to different brands. So Big E's on SmackDown, Xavier and Kofi are on Raw, so they are broken up. So what are they going to do with Big E is the question. And the answer I have for you guys is he's getting a massive push, and this has been rumored even before the WWE draft, but apparently they're going to be changing his character a little bit. It's not going to be this fun, goofy kind of guy, which is how he's like in real life. I guess they're going to be bringing back the more serious gimmick. I don't know if they're just going to clone what he had before with the Big E Langston gimmick, but as of right now, they're wanting to change Big E's character to make him a little more serious, a little more believable, and he's going to be going after one of the big championships coming up here pretty soon. Okay, the next rumor, speaking of big pushes, let's talk about Lars Sullivan. So Lars Sullivan is a wrestler who's getting a giant push, and for some reason, if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say push, it just means like they're getting like a push. You guys know what push is. Like they're pushing them, they're kind of lifting them to the top. They're pushing them to the top of the thing. So they're getting like an opportunity for the championship is pretty much what a push means. But anyway, it's about Lars Sullivan. They're kind of pushing this guy to the moon, like all the way up as high as they can. And Lars Sullivan is someone that, the public opinion isn't the greatest on him. Most people actually hate his freaking guts for obvious reasons. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's all over the internet. I really don't want to get into it because it's a huge ordeal. But basically, WWE reportedly, rumored, this is the rumor show, they don't care. They don't care what fans think about Lars Sullivan, and nothing's going to stop them. They are pushing him to the moon, and no one can stop them unless something really crazy, like criminal charge comes against him or something. But as of right now, Lars Sullivan is being pushed to the moon, and no one is going to stop the push. Apparently, that is the rumor. Okay, the next rumor is about Raw Underground. So I take this one with a teeny tiny grain of salt. Always take all the rumors I say with a grain of salt, because they're just rumors. They're not necessarily always true. But take this one with a teeny grain of salt. So it's about Raw Underground. So Raw Underground is, this new segment that's came up in the past few months on Monday Night Raw. It's been a very entertaining thing, but it didn't happen last week. And apparently they just couldn't fit it in. Like, they couldn't fit it in with the draft and everything going on. But it might not be on tonight. There's a rumor that it's actually canceled for the time being. And the reason for that is because for Raw Underground, it requires a lot of extras. Like, people who aren't necessarily, like, always, in the WWE locker room and who are, like, always, tested for the thing going around right now. So the thing going around right now, that's basically their concern, is having all these extras coming in. They're worried they might spread it. So that's why Raw Underground is another reason it didn't happen last week. But as for tonight, there's a rumor it could be completely canceled for the time being because of the word they're going to spread, the virus going around right now. But maybe, just maybe, it will happen. So take that one with a teeny tiny grain of salt, because it's not very solid. Okay, the next rumor is about Goldberg. So Goldberg's everyone's favorite wrestler, right, guys? So Goldberg, he's a I don't know what to say. He's in the Hall of Fame. Let's just leave it at that. He's an older guy, right? He's an older guy, and a lot of people are fans of having these older guys come in and just take spots away from the new guys. But basically, Goldberg, he was supposed to actually be wrestling next month for the Saudi Arabian show, but of course that is canceled because of the virus. So they've kind of had to redo their plans, but apparently they do have massive plans for Goldberg. Like massive, and when I say massive, I mean massive plans. Like main event of Royal Rumble, main event, well, it can't be the main event of Royal Rumble, I don't guess, because the Rumble match is usually ending the show, but it's going to be like one of the main events, as Vince would say, one of the main events. There's a bunch of main events, but it's one of the main events of Rumble and one of the main events of WrestleMania is what's going to be Goldberg. So I don't know if they're putting the title back on him, but apparently they're not done with Goldberg. They're not done giving him the title or whatever they want to do. So yeah, they do have a lot of plans for Goldberg apparently coming up around Rumble, WrestleMania time. All right, the next rumor is about Survivor Series 2020. So Survivor Series looks like it will also be in the Thunderdome. I mean, that's fine. I would prefer everyone, stay safe and all that good stuff. But, this is the final big pay-per-view of the year. Like, there's 4 big pay-per-views in WWE every year. First off, you have Royal Rumble, then you go to WrestleMania, then you go to SummerSlam, then you go to Survivor Series. Well, Survivor Series is coming up. It's the last one, and the only one of the big 4 pay-per-views that we were actually able to go to live and have a crowd there. And I was actually there for that. I did a vlog. If you haven't seen the vlog, check it out because it's pretty cool. I travel all around the country, doing the vlogs and kind of showing you guys the experience. It's kind of like a really cool kind of experience kind of video. But anyway, the Rumble was the only one. WrestleMania, we had to have that in a closed set. We couldn't have fans there, as well as SummerSlam, and now as well as Survivor Series. So it doesn't look like we're getting a big pay-per-view with a crowd for the rest of the year, and I'm just crossing my fingers for Royal Rumble. I'm just hoping Royal Rumble we can go to, but I don't know. But as of for Survivor Series, it looks like it is indeed going to be in the Thunderdome. Okay, the next rumor. The next rumor is about Becky Lynch. That is a name I have not said in a while. And just a few months ago, it's hard to think about, but Becky Lynch was just the Raw Women's Champion a few months ago. But she had to give up the title because she had announced that she's pregnant. She's pregnant with Seth Rollins' child, which is wonderful news, but obviously she had to announce it to the world because she can't wrestle while she's pregnant, or at least she shouldn't. Anyway, when is she returning is the question. When is Vince wanting to return? When is she willing to return? Well, we know what Vince is wanting apparently now. So the rumor is Becky Lynch, Vince wants her back in January or February. Not to wrestle, but just to build up a WrestleMania match. So yeah, it looks like Vince McMahon is wanting her to wrestle at WrestleMania 37. So she's getting time off to do the pregnancy, but not too much after that to recover too much. I mean, she's gonna have a few months, I guess, but I mean it's cutting very closely because she just announced right after WrestleMania, right, that I guess it was right after Money in the Bank, but she hadn't wrestled since WrestleMania. So I'm assuming, time, whatever. She's gonna have a few months. She's not gonna have half a year to recover from the pregnancy. She's gonna have a few months. But anyway, guys, Becky Lynch. WrestleMania 37 is the plan for, I guess, the next match, and this match isn't against anyone because we're going to bring into the final rumor for this video. This final rumor is going to be about her opponent. Now, who's her opponent, ladies and gentlemen? Who could Becky Lynch return to have just a blockbuster match with? Well, that answer is Ronda Rousey. Yeah, that's the plan. Apparently, Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, WrestleMania 37 is the current plan, and they also want Rousey to return in January or February to build up the match. So that's why they want Becky back in January or February, have them both back. January or February, build up the match for a few months, and then, April, it all collides in the big, huge climax or whatever. It is WrestleMania, and it's the biggest deal in the world of wrestling. So yeah, that is the plan. Becky Lynch will be returning for WrestleMania 37, and the rumor is she's having her match against Ronda frickin' Rousey. So you guys have that is going to do it for this episode of the WWE Rumors Talk Show. I'm going to leave some links on screen for those interested. There'll be a link to my previous video as well as a link to subscribe to this channel if you're brand new here. But thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I am Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.